Panchayat Yuva Krida or Khel Abhiyan towards making a sporty India. Sport is an inborn aspect of social and cultural life of a country. Sport is also an integral component of education and human personality development. To make sporting culture as a way of life of people, there is a need for adequate sports infrastructure facilities. A population of around 77 crores in our country are children, adolescents and youth. Hardly 50 crore of them have access to organized sports facilities, and a majority of this is in urban areas. Around 75% population living mostly in rural areas are deprived of basic sports facilities. Severe inadequacy of sports infrastructure and community coaching facilities are the constraints for promotion and development of sports in our country. As an attempt to address the issue, the Government of India introduced a nationwide rural sports program called Panchayat Yuva Krida or Khel Abhiyan, that is PYKKA. This was conceived by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports in 2008 by creating a network of basic infrastructure and equipment throughout rural India. The PYKKA is for promoting excellent sports culture among boys and girls. The underlying motive behind PYKKA is to universalize the sports culture across India so that it not only becomes a part of the formal curriculum but also a dominant part of our lifestyle. Presently, PYKKA covers 20 sporting disciplines, namely athletics, gymnastics, swimming, badminton, table tennis, archery, wushu, taekwondo, weightlifting, cycling, boxing, judo, wrestling, kabaddi, kho-kho, hockey, football, volleyball, basketball and handball. These are the key sports that have the potential because of their popularity. The PYKKA is being implemented with a clearly marked mission statement, objectives, implementing agency at the panchayat level, campaign and financing patterns. The PYKKA is making sure everyone is given a fair chance to display their talent and hone their skills. Since talent knows no bounds, no one should be deprived of participation and excellence merely because of lack of resource. The PYKKA has three major components. The first is the infrastructure component. This component aims at providing basic sports infrastructure in rural areas so that rural population does not remain deprived of exposure to sports despite having talent. Infrastructure component has three elements: one-time capital grant, annual acquisition grant and annual operational grant. Under one-time capital grant, village panchayats having a minimum population of 4,500 receive rupees 1 lakh, while block level PYKKA centers receive rupees 5 lakhs, which is shared between central government and state government. Special attention is given to the border areas where rural youths are misguided by anti-social and anti-national elements. The second PYKKA component is concerned with organizing competitions across country at block, district, state and national levels. Competitions motivate others for success besides letting the youth display their team and individual brilliance. PYKKA has identified the setbacks in exposure and thereby organizes three different types of competitions regularly. That is rural competitions, women's championships and sports for northeastern states. There is the provision of annual competition grant in PYKKA, under which grants are released for organizing competitions and distributing prizes to the winners. The third component is the capacity building component. To update the knowledge of the sports administrators, coaches, instructors, etc., a 2-week program is being regularly organized under PYKKA to meet the training needs of master trainers. This has been set up for this purpose at Lakshmibai National University of Physical Education in Gwalior in Madhya Pradesh. These master trainers in turn train the Krida Shris, the trainers who work at the grassroots level. Only in its fourth year, the PYKKA has several achievements to its credit. The PYKKA has extended its reach to all 28 states and 5 union territories. As many as 20,000 playing fields have been constructed under PYKKA at the rural level. PYKKA competitions have noted huge levels of participation which run into several thousands. The northeastern states competitions have started to restore the feelings of integration amongst the people from those regions. The women's competitions are acting as vehicles of self-confidence for women who deserve as much spotlight and focus as their male counterparts. Moreover, PYKKA's ability to combine with other government schemes has been immense. For instance, the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme has begun to involve the construction and maintenance of playing fields under PYKKA scheme. Also, the PYKKA volunteers can in future draw people's attention towards several serious issues such as illiteracy and malnutrition. Thus, the Panchayat Yuva Krida or Khel Abhiyan has the potential to become a platform that informs every aspect of society.